which I don't want to be. I want to like to thrash about. Alright, see you later, sheep. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Hope you have a good evening. See you on Saturday. Maybe. Don't think you'll be here Saturday? Okay. I will not be on Sunday, so I might not see you until next week. But it would be really cool if you could visually tell different natures or characteristics apart. It would save time in the speedrun. Just like look at it and be like, nah, don't want that one. All right. So what's up, everyone? How was everyone's day today? I want to hear about you guys' day while we're sitting here resetting for a good Eevee. Pretty good day to do much though. All right, those are good days to me. I'm all about the lazy, don't do much days. Last night I did some of the master trainer routing. Today I basically worked until I started stream. And then tonight it really depends on what time I stop stream. If I stop stream early enough, I'm gonna watch some TV with my girlfriend. But if not, just go to bed. Oh, nice. That's pretty cool. I had been working on YouTube videos, like stream highlight kind of stuff, but I ended up not, I haven't done it in like 2 weeks. I need to just set aside time, like have scheduled time, because I know roughly how long it's going to take me, and it might take a little bit longer or a little bit less depending on like the weeks or whatever, but for the most part, I should be able to, as long as I schedule out a good chunk of time, I should be fine. Nice. What game are you guys playing? Alright, I will take this one. It's technically not likes to thrash about or plus attack, but it is plus special attack. And we like those. Yo, what's up, Gen Life? How's it going? We're close, just waiting to hear back. For the third time. Haha, good luck. It does sound like a pretty full day. I mean, like, we had to put our trash out this morning. That's the extent of me leaving the house. I worked all day, but I worked from home, so. Tomorrow we have a bit of running around to do. Jess has a routine doctor's appointment. It's nothing to be alarmed about. But, so we have a half day of work. Go take her to that, and then have some other errands and stuff to do. Jess actually works at the same company I do. She's a software tester. So we don't work directly with each other. But essentially what I code, she tests. We work in the same group, but we technically don't work directly together. Oh, nice. Oh, good high roll. That high roll means even though I got grilled, no, I got growled, I still 3-shot. Yeah, that's actually how we met. We worked together. Dude, I'm super excited. I posted this in the Discord. If you guys aren't there, you should be. But if you're not there, I noticed on Facebook that The Last of Us Part 2 officially has a release date. And so I am excited for that. Luckily, it's not like in November. If it was in November with Pokemon coming out, I would have a severe problem. It's not until February, so I'm good. I would love to, but I'm the kind of person, who, in order for me to take a leap like that, I would need to be making what I do from streaming, or I'd have to be making what I do from normal work in streaming as well. So let's just throw out random numbers. These are not accurate. But let's say I made $2,000 a month in my non-streaming job. In order for me to stop doing my normal job, I'd have to make $2,000 streaming. Now, if I'm making $2,000 streaming and $2,000 from my normal job, now I'm making $4,000 a month. So why would I stop? That's sort of like the dilemma I have. I'm nowhere close to making what I need to via Twitch to supplement, or not supplement, to replace my current job. If I ever got up there, or if I got close, I would probably strongly consider it. I'm starting to get into it Gen Life, but I don't... It's basically been a dumping ground for all my PBs. But I'm trying to take it a little bit more seriously. Yeah, exactly. Not yet. Still waiting to hear back. That's what I'm thinking. Nah. The problem I have is, and it's totally one of those things that I know that this is not going to be the case. In the back of my mind, though, I feel like it is. So a good example of this is when, before affiliates got a sub button, I assumed that I had enough of a community to where once I got a sub button via partner, I could probably get like 100 subs. I was nowhere close to that for the majority of me having a sub button. And like, that's just sort of unrealistic expectations kind of thing. My current unrealistic expectation is that if I were able to stream at any time of day that I wanted, I could do well. Or I could do better than I do now. And I don't know if that would truly be the case. I feel like it could be. But what I mean by that is on weekends, I stream in the morning, my time. And on weekdays, obviously, I stream at night, my time. I feel like the majority of my viewership is European, which means streaming at night, my time, is bad. So that's why I feel like if I were to stream during the day, when I normally work, I would do much better. I don't know for a fact that that is the case, but that's just sort of one of the things that I feel. I really need one of the bugs to appear. My catch order is almost exactly backward. It's weird. Well, thank you. I need a bug. Oh my god. There are bugs over here, but like, this is so far away. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's one of those things. I feel like if I could work, this is impossible with my current job, but I feel like if I could work, if I could do 4 days a week, 10-hour days, okay, at my current job, and I could pick any days that I wanted, and do something like work on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, or something, and then stream on the opposite days during the day, I feel like I would do really well. Again, don't know that for sure, have no way of knowing that for sure, but that's just one of those things I feel. I think the only reason I think time of day matters is not necessarily what time of day I stream. It's more keeping the time of day consistent from day to day. So like I stream literally 8 hours apart on weekdays versus weekends. Quite literally 8 hours apart. So if I always streamed at night, I'd probably have a good viewership. I'd have a... Not saying I don't have good viewership. I have very good viewership right now. I'm not discrediting that at all. I would have an easier time getting higher viewership if I were to stream at 6 o'clock every night or 10 o'clock every morning. But because I have it split by the day, it's not really the best. And I realize that, but I've also... And if I ever drop back down to... If I don't get partner and I drop back down to significantly below partner level, I'd probably consider changing my stream time to always be 6 o'clock at night or 4 o'clock at night, whatever. And probably do like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday or something. I don't know. Thanks for the good luck, Jose. How are you doing today? I don't know about contract work, and the reason I say that is I am a software developer, but my company uses a proprietary language, so my skills are not transferable. And that is a kind of a big deal when it comes to stuff like contract work or even finding a new job. Like if I wanted to switch jobs, I'd have a pretty hard time doing so. Because it's like, yeah, I've got 6 years of software development experience in technologies that they've never heard of, and the skills do not transfer. What is this text about? $25 and $28. Yeah, it is. Oh, I know, like, I can code in Java. I've coded in Java. The tracker program, I coded that in Java in like a weekend. But the actual language I use, if I try to describe it to like a interviewer or something, they'd be like, "What are you talking about?" Yeah, and that's the other thing is no. I promise you guys have not heard of it. I don't want to reveal what it is purely because I don't want to reveal the company I work for. But it's really hard to equate it to a real programming language that people know. the best way to describe it, it's a functional language, and basically there's always the concept, we call it a stack. It's not a real stack, but that's just like the terminology that's used. The better terminology is there's a current working value, and basically there's always a value that is being operated on. And also everything is a string. So like, it's also not typed, so there's no real types in the language. There are objects, but they're not like Java objects. They're like more or less just a structure to hold things. I don't know, it's kind of weird. Now, 1 plus 1 would be... 1 would be 2. But... like, 1 plus A would be B. And, like, B plus B would be some other ASCII value. Like, it's weird. They do arithmetic. They recognize real numbers, but then once a real number doesn't exist in the equation, then it's bad. And it's also like everything goes from right to, or from left to right. And so that may seem obvious, but like there's no such thing as a true like and statement with short circuiting. The and is really like a minimum. So it'll actually evaluate both of them because it needs to find the minimum. There's no true and. Same thing with or. There's no or operator. There's like, you find the maximum value. No, it wouldn't be like that. I wouldn't hire you, thanks. It's a proprietary language for the company I work for. And then like if statements are weird because it's like if bracket, then you put your condition and then a space. There's also, yeah, so there's no white space. You can't add extra white space lines. If you want to have an extra line, with nothing on it, like for readability purposes, you have to add a comment line. Like there's no such thing as actual white space. Same thing with like spaces. Spaces actually mean something. So for example, if you have an if statement, it'd be like if, open bracket, condition, space, consequence, and then a semicolon, and then the next line, or you can do it on the same line, but, and then your next condition, space, next consequence, like that. It's kind of weird. And then there's an if, and then there's a special kind of if that will actually take the current stack value at the top and pass it to each condition and consequence. It's really cool. Like once you learn how to code in it, it's really cool and you can do pretty much anything you want. But it's just a matter of getting there. It's basically the company I work for always created their, like, everything of theirs. So, like, they didn't use, for the longest time, they didn't use a different email service. They wrote their own email service. They wrote, like, their own calendar service. Like, it's a whole thing. I could probably write up some, like, not pseudocode, but, like maybe, like, a Fibonacci sequence kind of thing and put it in Discord at some point. See, it wasn't reinventing the wheel. that's the thing, is these coding languages were around from before, like, the original coding language that all this stuff is based off of is from the 60s. And, like, it's been built upon since then, so you could argue that that part is, like, why don't you just convert to, like, industry standard stuff? I get that. But the baseline is from, like, the 60s. So, yeah. So, what's up, Keys? I didn't respond to your text yet. I cannot do a dumb race today. Sorry. Yep. But there's some really cool things, like doing anything UI based in the language I use is actually really easy. It's like, basically you give it a list of attributes and value pairs. So you say, like, I want a panel with this width, this height, and, like, just go from there. And then, so that all goes into, like, a main screen program that gets run, and, like, you can build your screen that way. And then, because we needed to go to the web, we basically now can write things in that same language, but instead of getting translated into a screen, I use double kick for some reason. Instead of translating it into, like, a screen, it'll actually translate it into, like, HTML and JavaScript for you. So you can write the same code in the same way, and it will either go to screen or HTML, depending on what you... But because of that, all of the developers, except for the tool level developers, don't use anything industry standard. I should have deposited by now. I forgot. Oh, it's not pretty. I've seen the code that generates, like, the HTML code, for example. It is not pretty. So I lost probably about 10 seconds here to just not depositing stuff. No, you guys are not distracting me. Not at all. And if you are, too bad. I don't care. Keep talking. Hey, what's up, Val? How's it going? I don't get distracted. I'm just always distracted. Alright, see you later, Metalis. Have a good night. I haven't been paying attention to my stats at all throughout this whole section. I'm about to learn my attack. I know it was at least 28. Not hard. 35. Wow, okay, that's pretty high. So that means I've gained 3 attack AVs. I didn't check my special attack, but I seem to remember my special attack being very high. Like 25 at 10. Metalist? Is that right? I'm trying to remember how I said it wrong. Okay. I will try to remember that for next time. Either way, have a good evening. Hope you sleep well. Dude, I never know what to call anybody with a name like that. Unless they tell me. And even then, I usually forget and say the wrong thing. Good. That was a range. That was a 11 and 16. So that's the range I missed last time. Oh, does it? Alright, so this is basically the same run as last time. $31.59 though. We got it. Sub 32 exit with 13 pokes. That's what you want to see. That's a duck. I heard the cry. I'm like, that's a duck. Nope, this is a standard run. Just trying to get a new PB. Yeah, we're main switching to Psyduck now. Oh. This is going to give me a lot of experience for something like a frickin' Butterfree. Damn. Butterfree is the only thing that gained a level, too. Yeah, it's a great level to hit. I usually really try to avoid hitting level 13. I didn't succeed that time, but... Hey, what's up, ya boy, Eric? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. 36 and 39 special attack. Holy shit. Holy shit, 39 special attack, dude. This honestly might be worth me looking at how much special attack I need for some of the late stuff. Well, 39 means I guarantee the one-shot on Goldeen here for sure. But no, I'm specifically thinking about the late Jesse and James fights. If I can get high enough special attack to one-shot the Arbok with Glitzy Glow, then that is actually a pretty big deal. So let me see if I can get damage calc up on that. Good. I want to say, all right, so Jesse and James, this one. So Arbok, 39 and 15, okay. $38 and 42. That's 17. That burn sucks. But that, without a crit, is really good. I said 42 special attack, right? All right, so Arbok with 30, 9, 15 special defense, going against an Eevee, starter Eevee, who's level 28 with 153 happiness, Glitzy Glow. +2 Glitzy Glow, actually. And I'm Rash. I'm Rash. Okay. So in order for me to guarantee... I have to have 16 total AVs at level 28. Which means I need 10 of my next 11 AVs to go to special attack. That doesn't... Yes, happiness... well, no. doesn't directly impact the amount of damage, it impacts your stats. So because it impacts your stats, it means you do a little bit more damage. Now, how much do I need in order to make it a greater than 50% chance? So to make it a 10 and 16 range, I need 10 total Eevees, which I'm already at 6. So that's not that bad. I usually try to go for 75% or better, so that'd be 13. Which is still quite a bit. So that may not happen. And it also that's also predicated on me actually hitting level 28, which a lot of the time I'm only level 27 there. If I'm level 27, I have no chance of one-shotting. So we'll see as it gets closer. I think I'll go for it if I have 71 special attack or higher at level 28. What about the other one? Level 30. That is exclusive, or that's a thing for everybody. I think it's only a thing in this game, but it is a thing for all Pokemon. That's actually, so when I say 153, if you've noticed the end of any percent runs, once you start using super effective moves, your Starmie will start turning around and be like, he knew you could do it, like that. That means you hit 153 happiness. And you're basically in the next bracket of happiness. If it doesn't run away, I'll catch it. Stay over here, thank you. Correct. But again, that's only if you use a super effective move. If you're using normal moves that aren't super effective, then there's no slowdown at all. It's actually just as fast. It's purely if you're using a super effective move. So like the Lance fight, for example, we entirely use Psychic the entire fight, which isn't super effective against anything, because you always end up with enough friendship there to turn around. So it's just not, worth using a different move. And you don't really have to. Psychic kills everything at +6. The only thing it doesn't necessarily kill is the one thing that you don't have another move for. Everything else you could Thunderbolt and it would actually be super effective, but the Dragonite, you do not. Now, if I do hit level 30... Are these other ones 9 or 12? All right, so I will definitely lose some time on this split. I did catch more Pokemon, though. Hey, what's up there, Ecdysis? How are you doing? Pick any Pokemon to make viable in this run. I don't know, like Starmie is honestly just a really good pick overall. I like that the Eevee is used as much as it is. I wish the Eevee could be used the whole time. Just the experience isn't there. Like the leveling up and experience just isn't there for us. But if it was, that would be really cool. Yeah, I feel bad. Last time you were here, you like came in right as it right as I was getting off. Yes, Scion. That's typically how category extensions work in general. Not just alt mains, but category extensions in general. We're treating it as long as somebody has done a run of it and it makes sense as a speed run, then we'll add it. Like we're not gonna add catch a shiny, for example. That doesn't make sense as a speed run. Oh yeah, I agree. Luckily I'm a 7-3 person, but same idea. No, if the 24-hour run made sense, then absolutely. Like if there was some goal that you could obtain in the run that took that long, and the person was actually speedrunning and not just doing it casually, then absolutely could be added. Something like all master trainers, sure. Now I have no idea how long that'll take. I do want to try to do it at some point. Because I don't think it'll take... I think it'll take a long time. Like, I'm not trying to say that. But I don't think it'll take as long as I thought before. Go ahead and grab you. Alright, same deal as before. I catch a Rattata if I can see something else that I need to catch, that I can catch after it. I already have a duck, right? Can I get you? Oh my god, how did I not despawn him? I have no idea how I did not despawn him. That's crazy. No, you could... Well, for me personally, yeah. If it's a super long run, I wouldn't be able to do it every weekend. All coach trainers could be a thing. The problem with that is the coach trainers aren't, like, that cool of a goal. So you end up with... oh, God. I hate that skip. It's not that, like, hard of a run, so it ends up being, like, any percent plus you just run around and kill all the coach trainers. Well, yeah, so you wouldn't... It would be, like, an all-obtainable master trainers. Like, you wouldn't have to fight mythical masters and stuff. Well, no, we can make the rules whatever we want. So you would just say, do all master trainers that are possible to do without any trading or event Pokemon. Like, we do the same sort of thing with all Mega Stones in Omega Ruby. You can't get Diancite because it's an event only, and you can't get Garchompite because it requires online. So we just would do the same kind of rules. And, like, I wouldn't get the Gengar one because the Gengar would require trading. So it'd be... A more appropriate name would be, like, 135 Master Trainers or something like that. We'd probably just call it all to just... because it sounds better. Alright, I don't have Jigglypuff. I don't have Pidgey either. I'm gonna mark Pidgeotto, or Pidgeot rather. And then unmark, like, you, I guess? Alright. Cool. About a minute off where I'd like to be, but this is still a pretty solid time. And whenever I say that, a minute off where I'd like to be at this point, that's like a extremely good run would be a minute faster than I am now. So like me not being there is completely understandable. Your bones are safe for now. Oh god. I did the thing again. Alright. Yeah, the whole Butterfree thing. I got burned by Sabrina. Not Sabrina, Misty. Some menu mistakes. My Brock split was pretty good, though. So, like, at least my start was good. I hate when I'm behind because my start was bad. There's a Puff. Don't want that, though. Well, I do want it, but I don't want to hop over the ledge. I don't have anything to evolve. I have nothing to evolve via level up. Oh, I do have something to evolve via level up. Nice. Completely forgot. No. That was atrocious. Last time, did that menu really well. This time, not so much. Can 45 one-shot there? I didn't think it could. No. Oh, wait, yes, it can. At level 20, it can. Alright, so I'm high enough level to do Sizzly Headbutt, or high enough attack to do Sizzly Headbutt on the second Raticate, but this first one I can't. Unless I level up and gain an AV, which I won't even level up, so... Actually, I think I would just need to level up. Either way, it doesn't matter because I didn't get enough. Good. I'll level up here, looking at 4850. 4750. I must not have hit the next threshold. The next friendship bracket. Alright. This is looking good. Should have caught the other one first. Alright, I'm actually gonna unmark you and mark... Actually, no. I'll mark you. Alright. It's like borderline worth it to deposit the Abra. Abra's gonna level up and it's gonna learn a move. And it's gonna level up multiple times before I would normally deposit it. So I think it's totally worth it to just deposit it randomly. Or actually, here. Good. $22 puts me at 48 or 49. So it's better for me to go for a double headbutt. No. Yes. I do actually need you. I had to think about that. Last run I caught a Rattata already. Alright, so I got the Nidoran female. I'm catching the Rattata. I still need Spearow and Nidoran. Can technically leave with both? Without both? I don't like doing it, but I can. There's Spearow, so I don't have to worry about leaving without both. And then I'll look for the remaining spawns. If I see a Nidoran male, we get it. If not, then whatever. And 23, that means I can definitely double headbutt the Rattata, or Eradicate rather. Okay. So no Nidoran male. I had to think about that. No Nidoran male. But that's okay. We're still up by 1. So what I can do is if I catch a Jigglypuff. If I catch a Jigglypuff, I could skip Wheezing or Ghastly or something like that. Or I can actually skip either Machop or Cubone as well right now, and then get the Ninetales. So I'm actually safe skipping something in Rock Tunnel if I have to. Okay. There's a lot of figuring out my party count going on. I apologize. All right, lots of things to catch here. All of them just spawned right away, which is awesome. Darn. Good. All right, thank you. I saw Cubone and I saw Rhyhorn. There's Nidoran. I'm gonna catch the Rhyhorn first. Okay. I was trying to avoid the ladder as much as possible. So I went way over to the right there. Good. Yeah, you get into this awkward position where you need an even number of Pokemon, but you have an odd number or something weird like that. And once you get into that, having single Pokemon to get, like Jigglypuff here or Ninetales, is really crucial. Now that I have single Pokemon to get, it makes doing this kind of thing really easy. I can sort of like shift things around. And then now that I have, once I get Graveler, I will be done with single Pokemon. So at that point, well, actually that's not entirely true, for different reasons. For this reason right here. I'll go ahead and unmark that, actually, because that would be nice to skip if I could. Alright, so we're going to go ahead... Oh my god. Register, please. Get rid of this. Alright, see you later, Zidane. Thanks for the good luck. Hope you have a good evening. Okay. I could have come really close to throwing there, but didn't quite make it. So there's Fearow. So just Graveler and Machop left for me to catch. My experience should be fine. Good. That wasn't even a crit. That just killed. Holy moly. That usually doesn't happen. So Graveler, Machop. Graveler, Machop. There's a Geodude that spawned, but not a Graveler. Not going for the Kanga. If the Graveler didn't spawn, I might have considered it for a half a second. But the Graveler's here, so... It really did. Slowpoke did not know it hit him. Usually it does like 2/3. I'm surprised that killed. I must have... I mean, I know I've got really high special attack right now, but... I must have really high special attack. Please just stay in the damn ball. Thank you. Alright. Wow, that was Wumbo, if I've ever seen it. Yeah, and that was a second throw. That would have been over 5,000 experience if it was first throw. Which I'm actually kind of glad it wasn't first throw because of that. That would have wasted a lot of time. The Eevee gaining the experience, that's awesome. Everything else gaining the experience, not so awesome. That's a Cubone. No, not a Cubone. That's a Machop, isn't it? No, it's a Cubone. Okay. Dude, the Pokemon cries, I always get mixed up here. Alright, if I hit a level up here, I really want to pay attention to both my attack and special. $64 and $59. Okay. Oh, hell yeah. So what did I say? It was like 64 and 59? So, as of right now, if I hit level 28 before the Arbok, which I'm pretty sure I do, I have a 50% chance of one-shotting it with Glitzy Glow. Is that worth it? I mean, I'll probably actually hit... Probably hit 29 before that. Oh, look at the little Onyx. He's so small. There's a Cubone there I gotta worry about. Do I go for that? It's a tough call. I'm pretty sure I'll hit 29, to be quite honest. Okay, good. At 31. Shit, I lost time in the tunnel. The hell did I lose time to? I guess the level up, the extra level ups. And the breakout. Unless I don't have something marked. Oh, I caught you. I just didn't mark you. Okay. Makes me feel better. So, ahead, but not by a ton. But I am at least ahead. I'm gonna hit 28 before this eradicate. Nice. That's really good. What am I at for headbutts? I won't know for a little bit. Okay. All right, so 28, I'm looking at 61 by 66. 62 by 67. Okay. I used to transfer them, but now they're common enough in this game that I don't really worry about it. I'll just ignore them typically, unless they help me in some way. In other games, I've actually never encountered one, but in this game I've encountered a bunch, and I always, or lately I've just been ignoring them. It honestly might be worth it for me to go for a Buzzy Buzz turn 1 on the Eradicate. I don't know what the damage roll is, but... The fact that Rhyhorn is as fast as it is hilarious, because to me, he's as fast as he is in XY, which is incredibly slow. But he's pretty fast in these games, so. All right. So my current place, or the current state of mind I'm in, is if I see a Pidgey if I see just a Jigglypuff, I catch it, If I see a Pidgey and a Jigglypuff, I get the Pidgey and skip the Puff. I think. As long as you found them in legitimate ways, I would say they count. If you got them by, like, hacking, then no. How many do I have? I got 9. I'm good. Explosion? Really? I've never had Explosion there. That's kind of fun. Way to help me save a turn. Okay, so I'm not going to go through this grass. But like I said, on the other side, if I see just a Puff, I get it. If I see a Puff and a Pidgey or a Pidgey, I get the Pidgey and that's it. And the reason for that is if I get Pidgey and a Puff, I force myself into Ninetales, and getting Ninetales wastes about 30 seconds. If I see Puff, I can catch that and potentially catch a Pidgey on Route 17, and if I do that, I'm good. If I don't see a Pidgey on Route 17, I can catch a Tentacool and then get Ninetales. So getting Puff is a gamble, but... alright, so there's the Pidgey. Good. All right, so we are done with, well, not done with catching, but yo, Wartab, thank you very much for the host. How did your XY run go? PB by 4 minutes and 20 seconds. That puts you at like 3:47, right? If so, congrats. If not, also congrats. 3:47.10, nice. It's a hell of a time. How's it going, Emery? Thanks for the good luck. Also, what's up, Garf? Yeah, definitely good timing for a PB. Nice. Got the 2-shot. Okay, that puts me in a 11 and 16. 11 and 16. $11 and $16. Do we trust that? Do we trust the 11 and 16? Always trust the 11 and 16? Well, you're coming out of XY. You don't really have anything that you can say about 11 and 16s. I'm 11 and 16 to one-shot the Arbok with Glitzy Glow at +2. Who knows? I'm gonna have to put Clefairy in slot 2. Maybe it'll live 17 times again. Who knows? Don't do it. Thank you. I might one-shot the Grimer, to be honest. It'll be close. Darn. Yes. Well, sort of. I was resetting for plus attack, and then this Eevee I was okay with. It was Rash. And I thought it was alert to sounds, but I'm gaining a lot of special attack AVs. Well, Clefairy might get a chance to Power of Love anyways. Everything's under 345, right, Garf? I mean, 4 is a bigger number, and that's what he said, but just because, like, Diamond and Pearl is the slowest, or is it Heart Gold, Soul Silver? I forget. Diamond Pearl is 344. Okay. I realize that's slow, but I wanted to heal to actual full health. If I'm gonna risk this range, I want to make sure I give myself the best possible chance of not dying. Now, if I candy to 30, it'll be guaranteed. Not doing that. Hey, Emery, thanks for the host. I wonder if Stream Elements doesn't do alerts for 0 viewer hosts. I wonder if that's what it is. Because she posted me earlier and it didn't make the alert, but Wartab hosted me and it did make the alert. So I wonder if that's what it is. I literally just switched to Stream Elements today, so... It's gonna be 9 hours, and you know it. I didn't get the raid message. I only got the host message in chat. But that might have mattered. Hey, what's up, Humpty? How's it going? I'm doing alright. How about yourself? Alright, yeah, let's go for this. Let's go for this range. Well, the Clefable didn't live. Got it. Alright, cool. So that saves some time for sure. Now, I will likely not get the other Arbok range. The other Arbok range is going to be worse. Well, yeah, that happened to me the other day, except the Clefairy got poison jabbed, Power of Loved, got sludged, Power of Loved, and then I had to kill the Arbok the next turn, and so it gained a bunch of levels. Then the Weezing used Sludge on it again, Power of Loved again. It was just like a whole thing. Nice one shot. I think that was technically a range. But that does mean I'm not faster than this. 73. So I did gain another AV. God, I got another 11, 16 on the next one. Motherfucker. Oh, man. I was kind of hoping he was gonna crunch me, so that way I, like, definitely have to heal, but now I only kind of have to heal, and I'm scared. I think I'm gonna heal regardless, but I only kind of have to, and it's worrying. Well, okay, so I decided that I wanted to try doing double-edgeless runs, so no double edge. Which is cool. You know, I think it'll be faster overall, but it gives me a chance to die here. Good. So no fake out on Eevee is nice. So slash crit would not have killed. Okay. Cool. I always use MKV right now. I thought the default was always FLV. I know, Smurfy. Well, I saved a lot of time because of the going for that range. If I hit 31... Oh, if I hit 31, it becomes a 12 and 16, which is even more worth it to go for. If I hit 31, I learn Helping Hand. Maybe I can use it on myself. If I can get an early Ghastly, that way the Clefairy doesn't gain low experience from the catch, that'd be nice. God, that scared me. It shouldn't. I'm consistent at that, but that always scares me. I'm switching to Great Ball, or to Ultras this time. I got fucked by it last time. Damn. Good. All right. You're not in my party right now. It's not a big deal. I'll see my stats here too, which is nice. Because I'll either level up here or on the next one. And I can check my exact special attack. 74, okay. So with 74, it's a 12 and 16 range. So I'm gonna go for it. I didn't see you spin, so... Alright, and then after Ghastly, what do I need to catch? I need to catch Ponyta, Dodrio, or Doduo, Staryu, and then Coughing or Tentacle. Okay. Excuse me. Last thing I caught was a Ghastly. Okay, I'm good. I was gonna say last thing I caught was a Pidgey, which is bad going into 17, but it's a Ghastly, so I'm good. Alright, I need to get my other spreadsheet open. The nice thing is I can always swap into Pidgeotto, because it doesn't matter if Pidgeotto lives or dies. Okay. Hit the range, hit the range. Good. We are golden. Cubone hit 28. Dude, this Eevee is all about it. I don't want to run against these splits if this PBs. I really don't. They're gonna be dumb. These two splits specifically are just gonna be stupid. Yeah. This might be the most Pokemon I've ever had. Oh, not ever. Most Pokemon I've had here, like, using this catch route. Alright, so... put Ghastly in the party. Get rid of you. So Doduo and Ponyta here are what we need. And then I really need to time candying in place versus delaying the candy. I really need to time that. Or delaying the menu, I guess I should say. All right. So Pony and Bird, Pony and Bird. There's Bird. Should have thrown. Well, actually, I guess I shouldn't have. Okay. Pony, Pony, Pony. That's a lot of experience. That just got the 2 evolutions. Hey, what's up, Skateman? Thanks for the good luck. How are you doing today? How have your Let's Go Pikachu runs been going? I've been noticing that you were doing some attempts the other day. I don't know how much you've been doing, but it's good to see for sure. It does. Okay. Thank you. Good to know. That's one of those things I've been meaning to time. I just have never gotten around to it. It's a really easy thing to time. I just haven't done it. Right. Alright, so Pony, Pony, Pony. Pony, Pony, Pony. That's a Rapidash. Not exactly the pony I wanted. Give me the pony. Pony, 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 please. Please, please, please. This puts me in an awkward spot. Good. Yeah, no candy needed now. That I just have to get Ninetales now. It's not a big deal. This is, like Garv said, this is an interesting position to be in. Dude, Lapras skip isn't worth it. It's faster than getting Magmar. I'll just skip the mansion candy, it's not a big deal. Or I can check my stats, and if I'm grossed out by them, I can candy again. No, getting Lapras without the candy is faster than getting Magmar. Like, even without the candy, it's faster to get Lapras. There's no reason to skip it. I did not consider stairs. Oh, I didn't grab the super lure. It's fine. I don't need it. But that could have been bad. That could have been bad. I didn't deposit either. I can do that later. All right, give me a star me. Star you, not star me. I don't want a star me. Don't give me a star me. There's a star you. Does he spin down? I feel like he does. No way he looks this far, though. What are you? Eh. I know. And I saw a Kangaskhan in tunnel. Wait, no, that was last run. I think. Was it? I don't remember. Doduo is high enough level that I don't need to worry about reviving it during the fight. I did the wrong thing. Whatever. It's fine. Actually decent. If it's decent, that means its defenses are garbage, which is scary. Any ideas on what to run now? I don't know. That's a tough one. Run Untitled Goose Game. I hear that's the new hot speed game. $120, that's pretty good. Okay. 120 at 46. I need to keep that in mind. Another freaking Tentacruel. Ultramoon record attempts? Godspeed. There's that Magmar you guys wanted. If I was gonna catch the Magmar to get rid of a Pokemon, it wouldn't be the Lapras. It'd be to get rid of Ninetales. But again, it's just not worth it. This is gonna evolve Dodrio. That's pretty cool. If none of that's fake, that's really cool. I'm like, let the Magmar what? I could have just left the support trainer out. It would have been smarter. Bye, Dodrio. Hey, what's up, Pig? How's it going? I said 120 at 46. Shit. I could have made it, and I'm frustrated I didn't go for it, but I don't want to risk that. Stupid Rattata, dude. Goodbye, rare candy. Damn it! Catch the Ditto! I should throw one ball at it, but I'm not gonna. Pet the Ditto. All right, let's do this. There we go. The fucking Magmar above his head is hilarious, because you can only see like a little bit of it. Hey, what's up, JTS? How's it going? Good. No burn. PB got burned. So I always, whenever I'm running against these splits, I always lose or gain time on Surge, because normally what happens is I delay healing this health until after Surge. So it'd be on the Erica split. But instead I healed the health and the burn off on this next split, and then so I'll gain time on Surge and I'll lose time on Erica. Also, I did the extra candy just to ensure, so I did 40 candy to 46 instead of to 45, more so to make sure that the Starmie outsped the Rapidash. I was pretty sure I would, but I just wanted to double check. I had 90 at 45, which I believe 90 at 45 corresponds to greater than 117. At 40, or 90 from Staryu at 45 guarantees you to be 118 or higher as Starmie, but just to play it safe. There's no reason not to use the third candy there. Oh my god, please, game. That was some map movement. We're good. See, now, Smurfy, I want to see the quiz time emote, but with Sabrina instead. I want to see Sabrina going like this. Wouldn't be as funny, guaranteed. Ooh, almost walked in front of the guy. Sick. All right, so now is when I do the heal. No. Thunderbolt. Light screen. So now I'll lose time on this split. A little bit of time. Like, it's honestly like 8 seconds or something dumb. Really not much. We're on decent pace. We still have a lot of things that can go wrong, so I don't want to get too attached. No one should get too attached. Still a lot of things that can go wrong. Nice, Wartab. Why'd they disqualify them? How do you even get disqualified in a turn? That would do it. Oh, that's kind of a cool idea. You like change your palette before the run starts to like some palette that they tell you to do. That's kind of cool. I like that. %100 attached. Dang. That's a pretty cool idea, though, to combat that kind of thing. Really didn't lose any time there. Nice. Get out of the way! I couldn't get past him. Oh man. I hate everything. Dude, cheating in this game would be the easiest thing in the world. Yeah, I feel like getting in because people got DQ'd is actually bad for you. It means you have to play red some more. I think 124 technically is enough to one-shot here. But I'm just gonna go for the... I'm almost positive 124 is enough there. I just don't have that in my notes. Yeah, it's definitely unfortunate that they like let it go the entire time. Unless the commentators didn't realize it, but... Alright, give me a good fight, please. Please, please, please. Please, 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 please. Please, 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 please. Please. Good. Ideally, you get a good IV Starmie, but we have strats that allow for any Starmie. I don't know how much that just did to me. Please use Bone Meringue. Fucking headbutt, dude. You're such a butthole. Sucker Punch the other one, please. 63. I'm dead. Fuck. Alright. I'll just heal, it's fine. He's just gotta hit his Bone Meringue and not use frickin' Focus Energy. One more, buddy. One more. One more, buddy. That's all you gotta do. Thank you. Overall, pretty good fight. 4 turns. Optimal was 3 turns. PB was like 7. Another reason Starmie is good for this run, specifically for this game, is it comes at a very high level. By the time that we catch it at level 43, and our main Pokemon until this point is level 30. So it's like almost 15 levels more than it would be otherwise. There are a few other Pokemon that are fall in that same bracket, but Starmie, in addition to being a high level, also has the extra things. Just get Zapdos. If Zapdos wasn't so far out of the way. Takes a while to make it through Power Plant. To get to Power Plant and make it through, it's a bit of a detour. If Power Plant were like where Seafoam was, then maybe it'd be worth it. The fights give less experience, is what it comes down to. I don't know why I don't just use Psychic there. There's no reason to extra menu. Yeah, if Giovanni and Bruno weren't there, man, Zapdos would be so good. Okay. So far, Lots of things can still go wrong. Well, yeah, because the frickin' legendaries come with 0 happiness for some reason. I do want to do another one soon. I don't know when. I want to get a good any % time first. Every now and then I play around with the game and try to find something Smurfy. Nothing like Underflow. I try to find like out of bounds stuff. Because that would be ideal. I did notice something that was interesting, but it doesn't scale up, so I don't think it's going to be useful at all. But actually, Wartab would find this interesting. Again, like I said, I couldn't find anything useful with it, and I doubt we will be able to, but it's still interesting nonetheless. If you save in your rival's house and exit, if you save, restart the game and exit your rival's house, so when you reload your save, you're in the rival's house. And you walk outside, the first time you walk outside, the load is half as long as the second time you walk outside. Like, if you save in the house and leave, it's about a 1.5 second load. If you then go back in and then leave again, the second time it's a 3 second load. But it doesn't scale up. If it scaled up, you could say that there was some sort of memory that was being left around and maybe we could do something dumb with it, but it doesn't seem to scale. It's always just 3 seconds after that. Hey, what's up, JP? Thanks for the good luck. Oh, really, Garf? Is that like a quirk of Clefairy? That's interesting. That's really good to know for future runs of this for me. Chansey is also, okay. Wow, interesting. Wigglytuff isn't like that, right? Because Wigglytuff we use already, and it's never happened before. I always did Jiggly just out of habit, because it was already evolved, and if it happened to gain a level, it wouldn't learn any moves. But that's good to know. Could do it with you can do it with a lot of things, like Butterfree works as well. Yes, we need all 84 of those, by the way. No, there's no happiness balls. It's just Pokeball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball, Master Ball, Premier Ball. I only do 21 hypers. Gonna have to skip one somewhere. Turn. Darn. I got the no turn, no second turn, but I got the first turn there. Dude, these teleporters are so hard. Spin! Thank you. Oh, I've got 49 now. I feel like I'm missing a poke because I'm so far ahead. I won't be shocked if it happens on this run. No light screen turn 1. Please use it now. Thank you. It doesn't. Interesting. Alright, so bad fight here. I had to waste a turn. Alright, I'll lose time here because I have to evolve Vulpix. Alright, so withdraw. Withdraw healing items, candy, or not candy, stones, candy, deposit. So withdraw. Healing items. Power up pocket. Alright, so there's 50-50. Alright, that was an extremely clean menu. I still lose time just having to evolve the Vulpix at all. But yeah. Doesn't happen in Gen 1. I got 50. Alright, cool. It happens with Pikachu in Gen 1, technically. But friendship doesn't exist in vanilla Gen 1. Which is the only Gen 1 that matters. Good. Alright, Weezing is going to be arranged with Scald. So so I'll go for Psychic, but I will Scald the Venomoth, whatever. Is this a meme run? No. This isn't any percent run. Unless you call this game a meme, in which case, yes, it is. So that was, good. Yeah, that run was a little memey. I took the second one kind of serious, but the first one was a little bit memeier. Protect, please. Good. I'll use Psychic here because it can't protect. Well, it wouldn't normally protect again. I guess it technically could. And then I can go for Scald. Oh, did they really? I haven't looked at it yet, but the Bombstew's talking about it in leaderboard mods. Good. Ah. Darn. Alright, it's pretty nutty that technically speaking, the best possible time is legit. If you want to be technical about it, from here on, best possible time is legitimate. Where am I here? Okay. Oh god, what am I doing? I was thinking that I used the last one, so it was gonna bring me over. So I held down the button in anticipation, but... Alright. This is the second time I've done that this run. I picked up the healing pocket earlier. Open sesame. I don't think I've ever read that. That's funny. Hassan Chop. The classic poem. Oh, whoops. My bad. I got 6 psychics left. I need 3. So I can use an extra 3. And then I can use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got plenty of scalds. I'm good. Hey Jayash, thanks for the good luck. How are you doing today? He actually blocked your whoops. That might be my favorite clip of me. Cause like in the moment, I was like wicked monotone. I'm like, he actually blocks your whoops. He actually blocks your whoops. Good. 1 pump down. I think even with my special attack being decent, I still have to pump the Jinx on Lorelei. I think. We'll find out when I get there. I don't have to, but... Shit. Is it... Defenses are 3 over. Special defenses are 4 over. But then become 3 over after this fight. Okay. 29, I'm good. I don't know how, but okay. I need to time this. Fuck. I need to time if it's faster to do this one in the battle or not. I don't think it is, but it could be. Because she disappears before the fight. So it might be worth it. I don't think it was, though. I think doing it during a fight like this is a lot slower. Because there's like the whole throw animation. But Sheep has wanted me to try that for the last, like, month, and I haven't. Not today, though. Summoning the trainer inside the battle here. See if it's faster. Because the trainer despawns if you do it before. Zero chance in hell that I'm doing this fight with one controller. Not a chance in hell. Yeah, they probably get wicked sunburned. Hey, Bob. Thanks for the good luck. How are you doing today? Wait, I only have 77 X specials? I'm supposed to have 78. What? Just kidding. Wow, it actually pushed that way. I am shocked. That should have pushed it into the corner, in my opinion. That was wicked risky. No reason for that. Good. I'd still be okay, I know, Head Bob. Hey, what's up, Def? How's it going? Get through the hole. Good. I've been worried about that for the last 15 minutes. I've literally been worried about that particular moment for the last 15 minutes. Good. It's not really that small of a thing. Trust me. 136, okay. Alright, both Lapras. Lapras is a range, and Jinx I have to Hydro Pump. Hey, what's up, Travis? Thanks for the good luck. How are you doing today? I haven't watched the new trailer yet. I didn't know there was one. I need to watch it, though. Okay. Come on. Nope. Don't believe that. I don't believe that for one fucking second. Goldie is what people have named this run. I told them not to get attached to the run, but they went ahead and named it. I've already fucked up. I have like one small thing of menuing to do here, and I fucked it up. Whatever. I'll lose a little bit of time here. Alright, so like I said, Lapras is a range, and I have to pump the Jinx. Or I could Scald the Jinx and basically guarantee the 2-turn, where if you pump the Jinx, you don't guarantee 2 turns. I think I'll do that. So Scald will have a less of a chance of killing than Pump will, but it'll guarantee the kill on turn 2. Can freeze either way. Good. No, the Scald range isn't even good. Never mind. I'm just going for the Pump. Fuck it. Easy. Doesn't matter. You just hit every pump that you need to. Don't be afraid of the pump, guys. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'll lose some time here because of my menuing faux pas. But not much. It does, but you want to save your Psychic for menuing purposes. Text moves fast enough that saving super effective text doesn't matter too much. It actually wastes more time to change your move slot. But now that we have 10 Psychics, we can use Psychic every fight, every turn this fight, and every turn next fight. So it's pretty cool. Yes, I will absolutely lose time there. Yeah, like, Aqua Jet would kill the Cloyster. Splash would kill the Cloyster. Like, come on, the Cloyster has... Aqua Jet would not kill it. It would need to be some sort of a special move. The point being, a really low power move would kill it. Bubble. Bubble would kill it, exactly. Somehow give me no turnarounds on Agatha. Somehow, please. I didn't take enough steps with my Starmie. Come on. Good. Oh, that's no good. That's no good. I've never seen that. What just happened? Yeah! You're a champ, Sarmy! You're a fucking champ! Let's go! The legend. Can't stop Goldie, dude. What happened? Why did I get poison jab? Who are you, Agatha? What the fuck? I'll lose time because of it, but it was worth it. Yeah, I would have lost a whole lot more. I didn't elixir! Alright, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. That happened last run. Why do I keep making the same dumb mistakes, dude? Okay. Just do that now. Okay. I'm gonna have to heal no matter what, so I'm healing this turn, because if I get crit, then... yeah. That's 2. One more. Well, there's the crit. Wrong move, though. Alright, so 301's dead, but... .301's been dead for a while. TBQH. I could go for a 50% range on the Pidgeot. We do not take those odds with this run. Are you kidding me? Jesus Christ. It would exactly get me a 301. Thank you. I've not been paying... I never pay attention to my defensive stats, so... I'm not taking the 50% range. Are you guys fucking crazy? The problem with taking the 50% range is you don't know what's gonna happen next turn. Like, you don't... He's not consistent in what happens the turn after you miss the range. Sometimes he stays in and sometimes he doesn't. My PB went for a 50% range and got it, but that was because I was pissed off at that run and wanted it to die. I'm not doing it this run. This run... Everyone calm down. What is 316 less? A lot. Okay. All right, we're good. 302. I crit it? God damn it. I'm pissed. I need to use the right move against Slowbro. I have actually messed that up before. Oh my god. No, definitely not world record pace. Not a chance. Done. And done. $302.08 should be. Headstrong has a 303.25 that her stream died in the middle, so it didn't count. Because she doesn't have a full recording. But this beat that, so there's no discrepancy on what the world record is. This be it. Now, what the hell do I do on Saturday? Declining this for not going for ranges, dang. I'm not going for sub 3. Sub 3 is possible. And I hate that I hate that I'm saying it. But sub 3 is possible. God damn. Oh, that feels good. That feels so fucking good. Oh my god, I knew I could do it. I knew I could do it. I just needed the run. I'm not doing another run tonight, guys. I don't know why the text-to-speech is not working, but now time for the ORAS sub-goal run. Not on Saturday, I need to route it. My Brock split was really good, my Moon split was good, Cerulean was rough. Rival 3, I want it to be See, I had 18 pokes, right? With 18 pokes, I want to be like a 53-30 or so. So I was quite a bit behind where I'd like to be. Enter Tunnel was pretty good. Enter Tunnel was really good. I got everything except for, I think, Nidoran Male. Exit Tunnel, I lost quite a bit of time in Tunnel. And then we just fucking went. The rest of the run, we just went. Thank you very much for the 70, Scion. Appreciate it. Yeah, like all those little things, Garth. Like Ponyta, I didn't catch a Ponyta. Guys, we didn't catch Ponyta this run. We caught Rapidash because Ponyta wasn't fucking spawning. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go for it. And we went for it and it worked, so. Oh, man. And then like everything after that just went right. The only thing that went wrong, there was 2 things that went wrong. I forgot to Elixir, which I am very proud to say.
This is for Goldie.
Thank you very much, Soul Hunter, for the 100 bits. I am proud to say the Elixir did not cost me a 301. I would not have saved 8 seconds. Why is it British? Why not? I don't know. I think I went with like a default thing. Doesn't matter. But we did. The fucking poison, though.
Hi.
Thanks for the 302. Anonymous says. That poison could have been really bad. Because we don't have any full restores at that point. So I would have had to deal with the poison ticks every single turn until the end of the battle, basically. I would have had to heal on probably Golbat. No, I probably would have healed on the Wheezing, is what would have happened. I would have healed on the Wheezing. I can't believe it. I know the rule's not there anymore, but let's check. 3:04 game time. Okay. I self-healed after the Arbok, I think. I meant to heal on the Wheezing. If I didn't, then that was on me. Your bones are safe today. Oh, what's up, Kerbis? Everyone's PBing, dude. We had to find somebody to raid. I'm gonna go check the Starmie, get my screenshot, and then we're gonna find somebody to fucking raid. You guys gotta stick around for it. Is JP? JP is on. I've hosted him a lot recently. He would definitely appreciate it. Chain in round 2. Nah, I'm emotionally beat right now. Well, thanks, Ronnie. Oh, wait, that's right. Thanks, Annie. Did we pet the Eevee? We can pet the Eevee. Do you guys want to pet the Eevee and make that the screenshot instead? I do want to check my Starmie. I have no idea. I can rename the Eevee. I gotta withdraw it too. The Rapidash capture is just hilarious. Oh, he had everything he needed. Look at that. If he had like a little bit more special attack, it would have been perfect. If he had a little bit more special attack. Okay stats. That's fucking amazing, is what it is. For this speedrun, that's amazing. The defense was not so good, I did know that. Okay, let's go ahead and I could have done whatever. Doesn't matter. Withdraw. Wait, why is there a 1 in there? Why does his name stay as 1? Stupid. Play with Goldie. So happy. Good. Wow, yeah. There we go, guys.